Yo, my people. Good afternoon. It's your boy Arts R back live in effect for another Coach reveal and review video. Last time I actually had a particular item that I showed you guys. It was the Coach Rivington belt bag. It was a black one. Now I wanted to take an opportunity to review the monogram version, the signature Coach monogram version of this particular item. I did mention that I had two of these, so some of the times I like to wear this particular item with certain clothing, and then with the other one I wear it with certain clothing, and depending upon the mood and the way it looks and the way it feels, I'll grab one or the other, and I'll pretty much use that as the motivation to drag that bag out of storage and go to commence to utilizing it for all its glory. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dig into the nice satin dust bag that's included with everything that you get from Coach Retail. So I'm going to open this up. Again, this particular item I've had for a little bit of time. I've just had the opportunity to get this one out so that you guys can have a chance to look at it and review it and get a good feel of it. So I got a little knot in my rope here, which is okay. Very long rope. So here we go. So let's break this bad boy out. Now, this is the Rivington belt bag in the signature canvas with the signature monogram on it. Now, here's how you know if an item is retail versus an item that is outlet. Now, a lot of the times they don't tell you this, and you really won't understand it until you really get deep into the Coach. Now, of course, this is a personalized bag. You can see I've added my little lightning bolt here. My Coach representative hooked me up with all of that good stuff and did that for me. And I added my rocket over here, USA rocket, because I think that's kind of cool. So basically, each item tells a story of some kind. I have my own story of how I like to roll with these items and why I choose. But I like the contrast color. I like the signature canvas with the Coach monogram on it. Now let's discuss what the differences are. If you were to go to the outlet store and purchase a bag that is similar to this one, the difference would be, you can see here the C's, the monogram C's. At retail, the C's are in lighter color and the backdrop is dark. Okay, so if it's a retail bag, the background is going to be a dark color and the monogram C's are going to be lighter. Now it's going to be the opposite. If you were to go to outlet and pick up a bag that's similar to this one, it's going to have the C's are going to be darker and the background is going to be lighter. Okay, that is the difference between a retail and an outlet bag. That's how you know. Only people who really study this stuff and really get into the Coach family and all that good stuff understand these things. That's how I learned it. So basically, let's look into it. So obviously, you're going to have the stitching with this thick sailboat nylon thread. You're going to have a nice pull tab zipper with the nice gunmetal finish on this. And one thing I like about it, you have the nice refined calfskin leather. It's really thick and supple. It's soft. It's not a cheap leather by far. It's one of the better leathers I've ever felt. The underside of the bag is going to be the same thing. You're going to have that nice refined leather. It has a very nice grain pattern in it when you look at it. Okay, you zip it open. It's got the real nice smooth, buttery smooth zippers on it. The YKK zippers, of course. Open it up. I'm going to have space in here for all of my day-to-day items. It's going to be basically like for my keys and my wallet, phone, things like that. You have all the space in here that you really need. You have an inside pocket. Okay, for extra security, I usually keep my phone in here. This is where I rock with the phone. I put it right there and let it roll, That way my phone is secure. I can't drop it and all that good stuff. And normally I keep my keys and stuff in here. I'll keep business cards or, mints or stuff like that. Really easily accessible items that I need to access really, really fast. I normally put them in there. So that's the front of this bag. Obviously, you can switch around to the back side of it. You're going to get the same effect. Okay, all the stitching, obviously, along the edges is going to be some of the best stitching that you've ever seen. It's very, very nice. It locks the zipper compartment to the bag, so that way it doesn't fray or anything like that, so stuff can start coming undone. And then your zipper is laying to the side all wonky or whatever because it wasn't stitched properly. You go all the way down, you can see the the buckles, the D-rings that connect the bag to the shoulder strap. Again, you're going to have the nice gunmetal enclosure. I'm sorry. This is going to keep the bag nestled right up against your body. This is a buckle that's going to be very, very strong. It's very solid. It's a metal buckle actually, so it's not a plastic buckle. The inside clip here is, however, plastic because you have to be able to get it off. They can't make that metal. If they did, it would probably cause a problem of some sort. But again, this is a plastic clamp, but the buckle itself, you heard that? That's metal. You hear it? Very much so, thick, and it's heavy. Nice buttery smooth tracks for the particular item. In the back, you can see there's plenty of room. You can keep your phones back here, wallets, keys, whatever you want to throw back there. Wipies, you know, hand sanitizer. If that's what you rock with, you could throw that in there, no problem. The inside has got a nice, some type of nylon type of fabric. It's not as nice as maybe like the Metropolitan bag with the inside of that with that nice velvety feel to it, but it's decent. Again, this is an in and out type of item. It's not gonna be something that you have on you 24/7, but it's something that you'll carry in the blink of an eye. You just don't want to keep a lot of bulky stuff in your pockets. Guys out there, you don't want to run around with a bunch of bulky pockets and you have these really nice suits and things like that, and you can't even rock the suit with confidence because you have a big fat wallet from 1962 bulging out of the back of your pocket, and then you don't want it bulging out of the front of your pocket. Big 1962 wallet and all this other stuff, keys and all that stuff, putting impressions against your pant leg and stuff like that. You don't want that. That's what these bags are made for. Yes, some people refer to them as fanny packs. I'll never wear it as such. To me, fanny packs are a figment of the 80s and 70s or whatever have you. I was born in that time period, but I never really thought about throwing this thing around my waist. It's just something that I don't do. I rock it across my chest in like a crossbody fashion, and I'll strap it to my back, wear it like a sling pack from a backpack. I got a few of those items also, which I will be doing reviews on. But again, this is one of the best looking items I've ever had in terms of how it just pops, man. That contrast brown and black, that just does something to the eyes. It's an attention seeker. It's an attention grabber. Someone sees it, they instantly come up to you and say, wow, that's a beautiful bag. Where'd you get it? And I instantly point them to that big icon right there. Coach, baby. That's how we roll. We're Coach fanatics over here. That's how we do. That's how we do it. If it's not Coach, we probably don't want it. I'm just being real with you. And so basically, this bag serves as the daily driver most of the time when I'm pretty much dressed to impress. I'll put this one on, but I don't wear this with a lot of jeans and stuff. Although I have before. I have a couple of jean outfits. I throw it on, nice sweater that kind of matches this brown. I do have something that looks like that. I'll probably throw the modeling shot up on the front of the video so you get an idea of what it looks like when you dress it up. And you can dress it down a little bit. You know, I have a dress down photo for it that I like to display, so you guys will get a chance to see that. So that's pretty much it for this particular item. It's a small bag, nothing too crazy, but it's very, very nice. Runs you about $300. You can get a good sale on it during the spring sale, or sometimes have a summer sale. You get about 30% off, sometimes 40, depends on whatever you're doing with it. And so this particular item earns its keep. It's worth every single penny. It's worth what you pay for it. I can tell you right now. One of the nicest items I've purchased with Coach for the reasoning for why I get it. You know, everyday item, keeps the stuff bulging out of my pockets. That's what it's for. So again, guys, that's the review of the signature canvas and contrast